The Chicago Bears preparing to pitch their long-awaited proposal to stay in Chicago.
The team reportedly wants a new domed stadium on the lakefront, and WGN's Jenna Barnes is now joining us with these details.
Yeah, part of this proposal includes infrastructure improvements to better connect the museum campus to the rest of the city. As Crane Chicago Business reports, the team is closing in on the lakefront. It's looking more likely the Chicago Bears could stay in the city. Crane Chicago Business reports the team is close to unveiling a plan for a new domed stadium along Chicago's lakefront. The news coming the same week the Bears announced the promotion of Karen Murphy to the Executive Vice President of Stadium Development.
The number would be somewhere, I'd say, between $2.5 and $3 billion.
Stadium expert Mark Ganna says there are a lot of hurdles to clear before the vision could come to life, and one of them is the advocacy group Friends of the Parks, which has previously stopped development in that area. That's at the forefront of 4th Ward Alderman Lamont Robertson's efforts to keep the Bears in Chicago. In a statement, he says, "I am committed to continue bringing together the main stakeholders, Friends of the Parks, residents, and the Chicago Bears, to find a mutually beneficial agreement that satisfies all parties and ensures the Bears remain an integral part of the 4th Ward and Chicago."
If the Friends of the Park and the Lakefront Protection Ordinance don't block it, and if the economics can work out, and if there's sufficient state and local funding, then it might happen. There are a lot of ifs in what I just said.
Here's how Gannis expects the funding to break down.
You'd be looking at a combination of NFL money, about $400 or so million, personal seat licenses and things of that nature, somewhere in the range of $800 to $1 billion. You've got to hope for a chunk of money to come from the public sector.
The Bears and the White Sox requesting public money at the same time. State Senate President Don Harmon reportedly asking the two to work together on a joint request.
The two teams should come together with a single package.
The Bears have shifted away from Arlington Heights after hitting an impasse over taxes, but the mayor of Arlington Heights tells me tonight he's aggressively focused on resolving those tax issues so the project could still move forward there.